Recently, it's come to my attention that I have a lot of haters. And a stalker. The stalker is quite inventive. Stalker invited me to this storage facility where there's a gallery of all my haters. This is like 30 feet by, I don't know, 10 feet. 10 feet high. What is that? 30,000 square feet. 10 times 30 times 10. I don't know what it is. It's a lot. 3,000 square feet of hate. All assembled, all curated by my stalker, who just left me the key at the front desk of the storage facility. And then, of course, there's one of these old-fashioned tape recorders, you know, the long ones that are like a foot long that you had when you were, well, some of us had. And there's a cassette tape in it. Naturally, I pressed play when I walked into the storage room. Hello, Damien. This is your stalker. Welcome to the hate gallery. Now, I assembled all of these testimonials from your haters here in this storage facility to give you a sense of how much you are hated. I don't do this because I dislike you. I'm your stalker. I like you. But you need to be aware of all the hate that's out there. You must be doing a good job. Thank you for the work that you do, Damien. I'll see you around. That was the end of the message. I didn't know what to think about that message. My stalker seems like he's a nice guy. My stalker is looking out for me. So every week I go to the Gallery of Hate. My stalker set up a Gallery of Hate. What? I go and I read. I've never seen a happy hater. My stalker is a happy stalker, so that's a first. But it's weird. Yes, it's absolutely bizarre. Sometimes I just kind of pace back and forth, reading the hate on the wall. Some of it's framed. There's also a few tables in there. They're like card tables, and then there are these big albums, and all of the hate has been printed out and put in the album, like a scrapbook of hate. And I just thumb through it, and I'm like, I personally am not hurt by the hate. Not really. I am not even truly afraid of my stalker, although, I mean, Stalker's a stalker, and why is my stalker like stalking all the hate? So every week there's a new message on the tape recorder, which is kind of cool. It's like he's old school. I press it. Hello, Damien. It's your stalker. Hope you've had a great week. Collected a lot more hate for you. I know you enjoy reading your fans, and enjoy this week's collection. Have a great day. Yours truly, your stalker. So I've had theories about who this stalker really is. Is he some gay guy who's like got a crush on me and stalking me? Why is he so obsessed with all the hate? I mean, what kind of man do you have to be scouring through social media and collecting hateful messages? I'm a influencer. I get around. A lot of people know who I am, know what I do, and, I'm on multiple social media platforms. I get a lot of hate. I'm just a little curious as to why people need to hate. You see, in some respects, it makes sense. Because I'm threatening their value system. I'm threatening their ego. I'm threatening their safety, their survival. And they've got to hate. It's just, I've got tables and albums and picture frames and a stalker. And I'm just like, is this the price for changing the world? Is this like the immune system of the planet? Once you shift the consciousness of the planet, its immune system kicks in and sends you all this hate, like autophagy, just eating you from inside. But what does it say about me, about the planet, about the stalker, about the haters, if I just don't care? I've wondered about that. Can I truly affect change in this world if I don't even care about the haters? Because then I'm thinking that might make me a narcissist. These are the thoughts that go through my head, like I don't even care about their hate. So what does that say? Pressing the tape recorder. This is my third week. I've been here many weeks, but third week in a row. Hello, Damien. It's been a great day. Not as many people are hating you on social media. I feel ambivalent about that because I like to collect all the hate, give it to you just so you know what's going on. I also like the idea that you are building character by coming to the storage facility and reviewing all the hate towards you. It is my pleasure to facilitate your growth as a human being and your development. Sincerely yours, your stalker. And that just brings up another issue altogether, like this storage facility can't be cheap. Like, what does this guy do that he can just rent a storage facility and fill it up with all these printouts of hate? Like, why would he do that? The thing is, I know that I'm affecting change on the planet, and I'm a good man, so I can kind of see why he would be stalking me, because maybe he just wants to have a kind of a piece of the pie. Wants to be in the orbit of my energy. Wants to be involved. I think that's a reasonable assumption. I'm not saying that I'm all that important, but I'm important enough to have a stalker. I'm important enough to have legions of haters. I'm important enough to have a storage facility, a unit dedicated to all my hate. But I also wonder why it's gotta be hate. I mean, I'm not, it doesn't bother me, but it kind of bothers me that it exists, but I don't take it personally. I mean, I got thousands of people out there wishing I were dead just because I'm changing their life. And that's the thing I don't truly understand, because they think that I'm not changing their life. But if I'm not changing their life with my social media influencing, then why would they hate me so much? I mean, for all intents and purposes, this stalker is simply chronicling a phenomenon. He was stalking me, and then noticed all these haters, and he's like, I'm an archivist. I archive all the hate, and I might as well show Damien the hate. I'm keeping a thorough record. I'm chronicling all of the hate. And me, I'm just like, if I'm changing your life, say thank you, don't hate me. But I guess they don't think I'm changing their lives. What am I doing? Well, they think that I'm killing them with lies. Not changing their lives, killing them with lies. But, and hear me out, if I'm telling lies, then you've got nothing to be worried about. You can just go do your thing. Stop hating on me, because even though I don't hate the hate, and I don't care about the content of the hate, guys, this is not good for you. And then it's just kind of like synchronicity, because I go back on the 4th week and I press the tape recorder and I hear my stalker. Hello, Damien. I hope you've had a lovely week. Lots of hate out there this week. And, well, I know that sometimes it brings you down. I know you don't typically care. But I see that you're starting to get a little bit miffed or depressed recently. Don't take it personally. Sincerely yours, your stalker. I mean, this stalker is actually kind of compassionate. And I also think that just this emphasis on him being my stalker is just, it's like he's playing a game, like he's joking with me. Yours, sincerely yours, your stalker. He has no shame. He's shameless about being a stalker. Like, are we so far off course that people can be stalkers and not be ashamed? Like, I mean, it's like being a porn star, a XXX porn star, and like having a shirt that says as much and not caring. For me, that's almost like Sodom and Gomorrah. There's stalker and XXX porn stars, and there's no shame. I do want to meet my stalker, though. Every passing week, I get curious. More and more. Fact is, I want to stalk my stalker. kind of want to leave him notes now. My own voice recording with my own cassette player. Hello, Stalker, this is Damien. I've been watching you as you come and go from the storage facility. I'm glad that I finally have a sense of who you are, what you look like. I wonder about you sometimes. Why you do what you do. You seem like a good man. I don't even feel intimidated or threatened by your stalking. And that says something. Sincerely yours, your stalker. Yeah. That's the voice message I left him. Right next to the voice message he left me. Two pretty much same, identical voice recorders from like the mid-80s, as you can order at certain boutiques online. I wanted my stalker to know that I'm serious. You know, it's given me an idea. As long as I can be open-hearted about all of this, I can also start stalking my haters. Why not? My stalker has shown me, has opened my eyes, that you can actually be a good person and stalk at the same time. I would have never thought that, but after having these voice messages and hearing his compassion and concern for my well-being, and the industry dedication and keeping me in the know about my haters, setting up tables, photocopying, printing out, gallery, all of it. There are good-hearted stalkers. I can be a good-hearted stalker. I can go out and stalk my haters, but the problem is that could take some time. I've got thousands of haters, and I don't know if I want to stalk thousands of people, and then I won't even be able to do my life's work anymore. And then that just makes my stalker have to work overtime stalking me as I'm stalking all these other people. But I kind of want to do it because I kind of want to have the adventure. I kind of want to expand my horizons. So I left another voice message for my stalker. Hey there, stalker. OS, original stalker. I've been having these thoughts. I'm really inspired by your stalking. You are a class act. You proceed with dignity, and I always feel like you're in integrity whenever you share all the hate that's amassed over the week. I feel that you have my well-being in mind, that you're always looking out for me while you're spying on me. I'm very inspired by your stalking. So, tell me what you think about me stalking others, my haters in particular. Sincerely yours, your stalker. I gotta say, that was brilliant. I am here on this planet to affect change. And sometimes I'm changing certain things in certain ways, and it really creates a lot of hate. And then I'm like, maybe I'm going down the wrong path. So maybe this thing about stalking haters, stalking my stalker, maybe this is how I can affect change, because as we move forward into the 21st century, it's 2024, I mean, wow. We're going to have to become like masters, like ninjas of social media. So this means everybody's going to have to stalk their stalkers, stalk their haters. And it's like an information economy where we're constantly on the lookout. always aware. If there's a stalker, and how we gotta back up and move around, get behind the corner, look around the corner, and stalk our stalker, stalk our hater. And then, let's say you're stalking person A, who's your hater, and then one of your haters is stalking you as you're stalking a hater. Then you gotta back up and stalk that hater. It can get really complicated. It can get really complicated. Especially if it's like raining. And you have a pullover and a hood and they can't see you and it's night. It's like a dystopia of citizen stalkers. And hate. Hateful civilians. Citizen stalkers and hateful civilians. Citizen stalkers and hateful civilians. I got a new message from my stalker. Hey Damien, hope you're well. Listen, I'm thinking about moving on to another line of work. I'm your biggest supporter. I want the best for you. It's just that I'm not sure I could continue stalking you and collecting all of the hate on social media. I thought that I would be able to build a career as a stalker and an archivist of hate. But the world hasn't taken a shine to my endeavor. And it's become expensive to pay the monthly rental on the storage facility just so I could create a gallery and compete. I know you're going to continue to do great work out there. And I feel somewhat guilty that I'm going to withdraw my support. Only literally, not in spirit. In spirit, I will always be with you. I will always be stalking you. I will always have your back. I've never felt such a kinship with the person I stalked, the stalkee. You're the best stalkee I've ever had. It kind of breaks my heart. So, wanted to give you an advance notice. In 2 weeks, I'm going to close down the storage facility and rent a smaller storage facility and just put all of your hate in cardboard boxes, stack them to the roof, pack the storage facility as tightly as possible, 10 by 10. And so you will no longer have access to the albums, the gallery. It's with great sadness that I bid you adieu. You have a couple weeks to archive everything that I have here and open up your own storage facility. But you won't have me stalking you anymore. And it breaks my heart to say so. I think you can achieve anything you set your mind to. And I look forward to hearing about your success in the future. Sincerely yours, your Stalker.